Back at it again. Well, still recording, even though I'm kind of tired now. But I want to go ahead and knock out some side stuff. But I also kind of want to get some questing done in the sense of trying to solve that damn puzzle. A question for you, one that might seem strange, but as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Sighing heavily, the old man's gaze looks over your head into the distance. So many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here, young and fearless, just to wind up dead. Bringing them all back to life, that's my dream. Alright. Yeah, he hates my powers.
Watch out for trouble.
Alright. Oh my goodness. That's the one-eyed devil. Who the fuck is that? Okay, this is going to be the Arueshalae episode, I guess. Never mind, I was wanting to go do some puzzling, but... Alright, what's his answer? I am well past my prime. I have seen far too much death to be afraid of dying myself, but I don't want to get old. However, if one has enough money, one can bribe time itself. Take Queen Goffrey. I wish I could afford the magic potion she has been using to stay young for over a century. Well, her church has actually been supplying her those. Ask Irabeth, Nivea, oh, I can go to the prisons. Where's Helor? Gorgus Worm. I feel kind of... Oh, there's the one-eyed devil. I feel kind of bad. I sent the damn tavern keep to prison. Who the hell are you? What do you dream of? When I get rich, I'll retire. I'll go to Taldor and buy a villa by the sea on from some broke noble. Maybe even buy their title. I'll surround myself with such luxuries that even ancient Taldan emperors envy me from the afterlife. I'll have a pipe organ in my dining room and have it played while I dine. Oh, and harps and bells. Alright. Oh, I remember you. What's this personal matter you wanted to discuss? Oh, I've said this in my head so many times. And now that I actually have to say it, I can't put two words together. I want to talk to you, I want to talk to my son very much, but he's avoiding me. I know you're friends, or at least listens to you. If only you could convince him, or at least approach me. Hey, just a minute. Like, who is your son's name? I know no one by the name of Neith. Oh, of course, forgive me. Neith is not the real family name exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name of the village he lived in. My son's name is Lan. Bombshell. Boom. He knows I'm here and he's hiding from me. I can't blame him, but I might never get another chance to make amends and tell him I love him. Why Land doesn't he... Isn't it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me or hate me, or maybe he's ashamed of me. Or maybe he's the wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds, but I still want to see him so much. Okay. Why did you abandon him? Because Rhea fights back tears. As if the tragedy is still too raw for her, I broke, gave up, convinced myself that it was our decision, not my decision, that we better for everyone. I'm not sure if Lynn told you, but I had other children besides him. They were different. All of them were special, and all of them were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realized he would be the last one. I just knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's like I sank into a black hole. I saw Ken grieve. I saw Lance struggle to find a place for himself. The neighbors felt no pity for us when they heard about our struggles. They accused us of worshipping demons, Lamashtu, anyone. And I realized I was to blame for all of it. For making Ken go up to the surface. For deciding to have children with him no matter what. For appearing in Ken's life, having land. And for what? So he could suffer? Ken and I discussed it. He said he would take our son and go to his tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden. At least at least we would be making Lan happy because he would grow up among his own kind. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there was nothing right about it. Yeah, alright. Fine, I'll ask him.
Keep your calm.
To be fair, like, your son is one hell of a warrior. Anyway. Borrowed dreams. Who's next? Prison. Gotta go to prison. I did check she's still in there, and yeah, she's still alive. How curious. Like, the only thing that changed is I saved Staunton Vane from getting executed. Which I did. Like, no shame in that. Like, you were a full-on traitor. You tried to kill me multiple times. Yeah. Anyway. What do you dream of? I hope a swarm of vesicavers takes over Dresden and feasts on your bones. I still haven't killed her. I don't know. Like I should. She really did try to kill me. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. The tavern keep should be in here as well. But he's not. Okay.
I will guide.
I still don't know where Hillor is. I might have to look him up. I don't even remember that dude, Virum and Airwort. I think Airwort was involved in a I guess more or less grave robbing, but not quite. It's just looting the dead.
Focus on the goal.
It's a rather strange question indeed, but if it's an order, I will answer. There's a saying, one can't win a war and keep their gloves white, yes? I do understand that there isn't much time and energy left for a landscape when you're fighting hordes of demons to death every day, but Abadar knows I'd love to see the Dresden neat and tidy for just one day. No missing cobbles in the street, everything sparkling clean, flower beds blooming, and all the lawns trim. Glory and order instead of all this filth. I agree. Alright, I have to go. Were you in the temple? Having a look around. I don't see anybody. Yeah, who the hell's Helor? Let me go see the Storyteller. Oh, wait. I gotta go see Lan. I ran right by him. Your mom came to see you. Ah, she got to you too. He clears his throat. It's not that I don't want to see her, I'm just busy. Lan waves his hand vaguely with, this and that, Crusader matters. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood. And besides, she didn't come here for me. She's here on business. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen her card? I got one from a merchant. Lan produces a business card from his pocket. Rhea Neath, Fur Dazzle Trading Company, House, yeah. Embrosed in gold and everything. People with gold lettering on their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you need to book an appointment a week in advance. Even if I do, what would we talk about? You think I'm angry at her? I'm not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough. They didn't make it, and that's nobody's fault. But so much time has passed. She and I are just strangers now. If you happen to see her, tell her I've got a lot on my plate right now. Maybe some other time. I know she lives in Nero Sand now. Maybe I'll send her a present on her birthday. Okay. Well, let's go. We'll do that. Sorry, but Lan doesn't want to see you. Rhea nods. He is stubborn. I'm not sure if he gets it from me or his father. Please try again, but Now, Rhea retrieves a package from her bag and opens to reveal a small striped arrow painted yellow and red with blue fetching. Received item lands arrow. There. It's an arrow from his very first bow. Wow. I made him so bright so they could be easily seen in the grass. I showed him how to shoot. I taught him to train his vision, to account for the wind, to fix his string. Just take it to him as a souvenir, a keepsake. Tell him I've never forgotten him. I know Lan won't forgive me, but he should know that at least. Okay. We could buy from you. Oh, wrong side. You really don't have much, really, of anything I want. Okay. Back to land. Running all over town. Wish I could cast haste to make this faster. Well, you know, actually, I could, kinda. I can cast Long Strider. Your mom gave me this. She's never forgotten you. She is very sorry. Lan takes the arrow carefully and examines it. This is my toy from when I was a kid. It's... Suddenly he breaks the arrow with his clawed hand and flings it behind his back. Ah, it doesn't matter. Not anymore. She made her choice and my dad let her. I don't want to blame her. I have no right to. Alright. Lan catches his breath and smiles with the human half of his mouth. Sorry, I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. Sitting around Dresden for too long this is bad for me. I start getting irritated by the smallest things. I'm always in the best mood when I'm killing demons in the wound. Don't tell her I threw away the arrow, and please tell her I don't want to see her. It'll be better for everyone that way. Alright. He hates it. Does that count as an answer? Alright. More than nothing. Alright. We're still working on this one. I have a question for you, one that might seem strange. Oh, I haven't been surprised by a strange question for a long time, especially when beside you. I hear the weightless tread of a succubus who has stepped out into the path of redemption. Oh, no wonder she wants to know about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dream will disappoint you, child, and I still will answer. And still, I will answer. Okay. I have to admit, I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who are remembered and those who are forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I have gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone and my pillow ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker. Although I suppose it's not about the bed. Found a page that's for you. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past I've forgotten. Thank you. Here's another page. Storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Oh, did you give? It's been 2 years since I started to serve the darkness. She found me in the ivory labyrinth, her gaze piercing through all my protective spells, as if they'd been cast by an untrained apprentice rather than the last archmage of Keonan. She is powerful and insidious. She is the perfect assassin. Her name is Nocticula. Ooh, that name rings a bell. Demon Lord of Assassins, Darkness, and Lust. Ah, that's why. There was a storyline about Nocticula somewhere, but I can't place it on my head. Anyway. She invited me to Arueshalae, the city of demons in the depth of the abyss, the capital of the Midnight Isles. The Lady in Shadow highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before her throne, I listed her praise and felt like a child being given a pat on the head for doing some simple chore in the first time. Okay. But this is no longer important. I now serve a demon lord, for this is our agreement. She will help me decipher the scribbles I copied in the ivory labyrinth. In return, I will serve her as her court mage and spy for the next 17 years. Wow. Now Arueshalae is my home, and Nocticula is my lady in shadow. Of all the places in the abyss, Arueshalae is the most civilized. My lady wants to make her capital the face of the abyss. A place travelers from other planes can visit without too much fear. I don't care. I'm the only one here. I am here only to complete my service to get the promised reward and return to Golarion. However strange as it may be, Arueshalae's demons treat me honorably. They hate me, sometimes growl at me, but they never attack. I've prepared many spells and I am ready to use them at any moment, but I've had no reason to yet. I have my own tower in the upper city, not far from the lady's palace. I've strengthened it with protective spells and set golems to guard it. I created a portal to Golarion at the top of the tower, one which only I can use. It will be my escape route if I need to flee urgently. I expect an attack every day, but it never happens. This might sound ridiculous and surprising, but I think the demons of Arueshalae respect me. Trusted a demon lord? My lady in shadow has no reason to hide the truth from me. She does not care about my research. She offered me help out of curiosity. I am something of a bizarre pet to her, both funny and useful. The storyteller shakes his head. She offered me help and I agreed. I must thank my lady for her generosity. 17 years of service for translating 17 phrases from Baphomet's Labyrinth. A bargain. Yeah, I guess when you're an elf, 17 years isn't that much. The storyteller stays silent for a moment, for a short while, as if listening to something. Ooh, excuse me. Like I said, getting late. I can smell anything but sewage. I can't smell anything but sewage. I can hear some demon snores or death rattles hidden by a cocoon of spells. I keep invisible watch in the dirty alley of Arueshalae's lower city. 2 winged shadows sweep past overhead, and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets. But it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city, and I have protected myself from Valexia's wild antics. My voluntary partner, a young half-elf named Kinney, sighs loudly and says yet again, "They are not coming." I just shrug, and as I have done every time before, "I'm not keeping you." Kinney frowns and turns away and responds. I sneak a look at my friend. His unruly locks fall over his face. Kinney carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes, thinking about something. I find myself enjoying his gentle movements and looking away embarrassed. I have a little more patience, my friend. Have a little more patience, my friend. Soon our goal will be here, and I'm sure of it. Alright. Jeez. Answering with reluctant admiration. The maddest succubus of all those born in the abyss. Even my Lady of Shadow can't but smile upon hearing the latest mayhem she stirred up just for fun. Surrounded by her three succubi friends known as the Sinners, she flies naked over the city, crushing buildings with her raging screams, grabbing poor passerbys, taking them up in the air and dashing them down into the rocks, getting into raging fights with no rhyme or reason. Truly, Velexia is the bane of Arueshalae, but it's also its wild heart. Anyway, you got a partner? I didn't expect it either. Kenny is from Glorian just as I am. He is a thief and a former slave. He escaped from the Cyclopses during the Dying Empire. Of the Dying Empire, okay. I met him before I left Glorian for the Abyss in my old tower. A thief who sought not my life but shelter, a place to spend the night, and protection from his former masters. My charms worked. Kenny couldn't get past the ground floor of the tower. That's where I found him, sitting on the floor, entangled in my trap's living vines. Sorry. Like I said, getting late for me. I freed the hapless thief, and excuse me. I wasn't angry at his intrusion. I was even glad to talk with this restless youth of a short-lived folk. I had no idea how much I missed the companionship. After that, Kenny often spent the night in my tower, partaking in my hospitality. Together we lived through the terror of Earthfall. And when the time came, I took him with me to the Abyss. Recently, he has even helped me carry out some of my lady's tasks. Those that give him the opportunity to make some money. Okay. Do you know about your plans to save Glorian? Oh, yes. We discussed my plans many times, sitting at the top of the tower, nursing goblets of warm wine. Kenny shares my love for our dear Glorian, and supports my desire to save its doomed civilizations. My friend is not like me at all. He is young, hot-tempered, and mischievous. He prefers to act first and deal with the consequences later. Perhaps this is why we get along so well. Opposites attract. Finally, my patience is rewarded. I see a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards of Arueshalae could not lay a hand on him out of disgust. But my spell-enhanced vision can't be fooled. I see the incubus Zephorian, the ruler of Arueshalae, who answers only to the Lady of Shadow herself. Passing a step away from me, Zephorian stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing distasteful chuckles from the few witnesses. But I won't be fooled by this game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. My lord, I've discovered this crystal of unknown power on one of the Midnight Isles. Have a look. A hand holding a heart-sized crystal burning in purple flame emerges from under the rags. The incubus's hand is shaking. The skin of his palm slightly smoldering from touching the crystal. The demon's reflection in the puddle of sewage ripples and cracks. I don't hear Zephorian talking to his mysterious lord. The incubus hides the purple crystal back under the rags. As you wish, my lord. No Nocticula knows nothing about these crystals, I am sure. Of course, Lord... Oh, fuck that name. God damn it. Like, I'm already parched. Anyway. Lord Soko. I'm just going to call you Lord Soko. I wince. I have no desire to stand in the way of a demon lord. Who's Soko? Disgusting demon lord, champion of meanness, debauchery, and perversions, and breaker of taboos. He is Nauticula's brother and former lover. Ugh! That is a taboo. Jeez. Out of jealousy, he tried in vain to kill my lady, but he remained alive after the attempt. He is driven by fear, shame, and hatred toward his powerful sister. Alright. I'm standing at the top of my tower. There's a goblet of warm wine in my hand. Nauticula was pleased with my raid. Oh no, she won't kill Zephorian on the spot. My lady's punishments are much more sophisticated. Banishing, demotion, even transformation into the pathetic creature the incubus was masquerading as. Nauticula has a lot of choices. I don't care. I've done my part. The sip from my goblet and I sip from my goblet and turn to my friend. Without saying a word, Kinney takes out a rag from under his shirt and shows me the purple crystal wrapped in it. I chuckle. That's where my friend went at the end of the raid. Well, we are going to keep the crystal. I will study its properties in detail and find out if it will help us achieve our goal. Doc Tickler doesn't have to know that I have the crystal now. Let her look to Sephorian or her demon lord brother for it. I drink from the goblet again and look down. Arueshalae lies at the bottom of the tower like a faithful dog at the feet of its master. I earned respect here. Even the Lady of Shadow heeds my words. I feel a treacherous smile appear on my lips. Of course, when 17 years have passed, I will return to Glorian, but for now, I like my life here. Storyteller is quiet for a long time, thinking about what he saw, then runs his hand over his face tired. I served a demon lord, and once more, I liked it. I did not expect this for myself. I was completely different. Different thoughts, desires, motives. What made me change so much? I don't know. Jeez. This is so long. I'm actually getting... I'm going to let you guys finish reading this. I'm kind of done monologuing. It's actually repeating. Another page. I'm out of pages. Jeez. Alright, I need a drink after that. Fucking monologues. I swear, the next game I play, fully voice acted. I don't want to keep talking over it. Oh, journal. I'm guessing Helor is in here? I hope? What's her dream? I don't keep secrets from you, Commander. I used to think reclaiming Dresden was a hopeless dream, but now, thanks to you, even winning this war seems possible. Still, the victory is our common cause, the dream of the entire Crusade forces. My personal dream is more modest, putting an end to Baphomet's Templars once and for all, to prevent them from invading our ranks and poisoning the minds of our warriors with their deceit. Rearmament is another thing we do well to pursue. Our armor falls into disrepair at an alarming rate, and our warriors' blades are barely sharp enough to pierce the skin of the weakest demons. I understand that Mendez coffers aren't bottomless, but if we can't order ready-made weapons, I'd be glad to get a half ton of cold iron. Wait, are we still dreaming? A ton of adamantine then, or two. That would be enough for Templars, weapons, adamantine. So many wishes at once. Alright. Oh. She had a comment on Staunton Vane. And so we broke through Dresden's block and push. And determination of war in Staunton. Okay. How weird. Yeah, so like she still chickened out a bit, but she's like, yeah, Staunton was awesome. Okay. What else could I desire when I have my Beth? Hmm. Thinks for a moment, smiling, and looks over his shoulder and gives you a cheeky wink. Arueshalae, quit hiding. You put the commander up to this, didn't you? Feeling shy, are we? Fine. I'll act like I never saw you. So, Commander, war's no place to be thinking about wants. Needs, yes, not desires. But when the war's over, you mean? Then we'll have a chance to think about something other than just surviving. To learn something other than fighting, you know? When I was really little, I would always hang around the kitchen whenever the cook was getting the fresh bread out of the oven. Big steaming loaves that smelled so good. Maybe it was stupid, but I keep thinking when the war's over, I'm going to build that big stone oven in my house and learn how to bake bread just like that. That actually sounds nice. Man, some piping hot bread out of a you know, a clay oven. It's awesome. Tell me the Battle of Dresden. Like you weren't too, but whatever. Our freshmen, so we're running around, taking out demons, flying around, blah blah blah. But Staunton, whoa, that man is made of iron. Imagine defending Dresden for 70 years. Anybody else would have snapped and rushed out with the banner in the vanguard just to get it over with. But he sat and waited. Your best been going on some. I'm starting to feel a little jealous. I'm kidding, kid. He's old enough to be your father. Okay. So Staunton was laid siege against for 70 years? 70? It's like the longest siege in any recorded history. Alright, I gotta find Healor. No, he's not gonna be in here. Shit, I just don't know where he's at. I'm gonna do a quick Google search for him and be right back. Alright, well, I'm back. There are two places. I need to go to the inn. And he should be, in theory, upstairs. Because I remember that name. There he is. Let's see my lovely little girl, Lori, one last time. Talk to Arueshalae about her new dreams. Okay. Well, I'm assuming she's still in the inn. Well, the tavern, not the inn. Yeah, she is. Yes, you can't even imagine how many new dreams I have. Yeah, okay, let's go. I want to show you everything I've got. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Olivia's fresh baked bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The fuck, dude? The bells and harp string produce the sweet melodies a one-eyed devil wished for. The storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy. And the trim lawn of witches stands for what fill Arsenal's heart with joy. And you see how many different things are here? Now I too can dream like an immortal. Okay. What's the point? No need to be harsh. It's my first ever dream. It's a miracle I'm even able to have one at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess. Would you take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams and do tell me if look like things I'm dreaming about. Or maybe you can give me some hints to make them better. Okay. Sorry. I can be a bit blunt at times. I get it. Everything's so neat. Oh, that's sad. Ravenous Greater Shadow? What the hell are you? Where are you, my darling? We used to be as happy as it can be. Leave me alone. Go away. You're sweet as venom one last time. What? You open your eyes to find Arueshalae looking at you wide-eyed. The demon is breathing heavily. Droplets of sweat glitter on her pale face. She does not notice right away that she is squeezing your palm with her delicate, burning fingers. But when she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. I'm sorry, you weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want you to. I didn't even want to see that myself. Who was that? An old friend from days long, long gone. That shadow, I wanted to erase him from my memory once for all. That nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget about all that, and I almost succeeded, but now he's haunting my newfound dreams. Why? Everything was going so well. Arueshalae shakes her head. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. But will I be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he's waiting there for me? There are so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that awful spectacle unfold. She gets to her feet. Now, please excuse me. I need some time to think about everything I've just seen. Okay. Well. I'm still waiting for that skin to be revealed. Alright. Well, this has been honestly interesting, but way more monologue than probably you and I ever wanted to deal with. So on that note, I'm going to cut this out and go get some sleep. Because it's late and I've been up way too late. I will try to, once again, do the stupid puzzle quests another time. But until then, I'll see you later.